this goes out to Uriah Faber and TJ Dillashaw. I'll tell you what, Uriah, TJ's a great fighter, man. Straight up. He has all the fucking tools, and you've done a superb job. I wonder if he is as thankful as he should be that he got the shot because of you. A lot of good guys out there that have the talent that never do get a shot. And Uriah Faber, I was wondering how many guys can actually say that they was put on their back the first time they came across you, okay? Many. I remember that time down at Carlos, remember his gym? And the first day you came in, and I'm thinking, who the fuck is this little guy? And you put me on my back, boom. And I'll always remember that, and I'll always remember how cool and respectful you were to my sons when you ran across them. And it's like this, TJ, you're a great fighter, you really are. And my son, he's 19, and he has hands that would hang with the best of them, man. He really would. And I would actually put up my 2004, supposedly it's a Cobra, it just doesn't have the supercharger in it, okay? I could get that, and it's bad, okay? And I put that up in a hands-only type situation against you, against my 19-year-old son, not because of any other reason than to try to jumpstart his fucking career. And I'll tell you what, he's bad to the bone. I want to take him boxing, and he's gonna be fucking bad. He's 6'1", he could get down to 147, and he's fast as fuck. He hits like a truck, and he has the same skill set, even better than Scott Smith. You know, I mean, I went to work with Scott Smith, and he didn't have any hands before he fought Jamie Hart, and then all of a sudden Scott hands of steel Smith, and you know, for many different reasons he turned his back on me. And yeah, to everybody out there, I do look like shit. I put on, well, how many pounds? I got down to 182 when I was in the hospital, and I weigh 250 now. And the reason I did that, Uriah, was to sabotage my body and then use stevia to fucking come back lean, okay? I thought that would be a way to get it going, you know, through the fight scene. And you know, didn't happen for many different reasons, Herb Dean being one of them. I said before our fight that I didn't want Herb Dean reffing my fight. Who was the ref? Herb Dean. I had many other refs say that they would have stood the fight up with Rick Bardell many times, okay? And that's what I was hoping for. I made a mistake, man. I tried to use fighting to get stevia famous. You know, I might be going back and forth here a little bit, but in a way, gentlemen, you know, this big lotto, 1.something billion, okay? I didn't hit it, but in a way I have, because I'm about to leave and go somewhere and get a woman who is stage 4 terminal on pure H2O, and it's going to do for her the same thing that it did for my mom's cat Peachy and then my Uncle Bob. Bring them back into perfect fucking health and bottle up a liquid that acts like the fountain of youth and sell it. And you know what? It's better than hitting the lottery, straight up. If I can put stevia in water and blend and get all that floating toxic shit out of it, and then 17-year-old cancerous cats that are about to be put to sleep, okay, they're better off dead. Sneezing, blood bubbles, pissing in bed, too sick to get off it. I take pure H2O, blended in tuna fish. She laps herself into perfect health, and from 17 and not even a half till 19 wants to go outside at night exploring like a young cat. That leads to my uncle, and he's obese, has 6 cancerous breast tumors, and he thinks he's on his way out because he just had his prostate cut out to cancer. Yeah, and he gets on pure H2O, and in 4 short months he goes from obese to losing 67 pounds of flabby fat, and more importantly, just as 6 turning cancer breast tumors gone, okay? So, you know, Uriah, everything that I've ever told you is actually true, okay? If I was the richest guy on the planet, I could say anything the fuck I wanted to, and people would believe it pretty much if I was giving away millions of dollars, man. Can you imagine, right? Having so much money that you could walk into any place that you wanted to and be like, you know what, you guys are really, really fucking cool, okay? How about I pay off everybody's home and buy each of you a brand new car that's based upon like Tesla, okay? Because it doesn't use hydrogens from water for power, okay? And it's not turning this fucking planet into eventually Mars if they let it go long enough, if we let them get away with it. Seriously. For all you haters out there, Google petroleum gasoline. There's more water or hydrogen, okay, in petroleum gasoline than petroleum. I think it's like 14H to 6C. Okay, there's a lot more hydrogen. And on a freeway in LA during the summertime, if there was any even return between a gas tank through internal combustion engines and into the atmosphere to what? Einstein's dead. And then we have that other really, really smart guy that's in a wheelchair believing that Einstein's theory about nothing ever vanishing is true. Well, I'll tell you what, in a freeway in LA during the summertime when it's bone searing dry, with all those millions of cars locked in a freeway grid, if there was any even return, it would be humid, okay? It might be like brown rain, but it would be there. It's not. Anyways, TJ Dillashaw, you're a stud. You are one of the best fighters I think I've ever seen, man, and you're only going to get better. And I would put my 2004 Mustang GT badass, put it like this, 2004 Mustang GT, and I'm pulled over on Hazel Avenue about 1:30 in the morning going somewhere, and a 2010 plus badass Mustang pulls up beside me. It's a GT, and tell you what, he was all out and I was on his tail in fourth gear with tires that blew up later in the morning, okay? Yeah, so I'm lucky I'm not dead, but this is a badass car, man. And I'd put that up saying that my son, Ryan Quinn, would beat you down in a hands only, you know, but that's not what cage fighting is. But maybe you would get him in cool with you guys, teach him a little ground, and he'd be a next world champ, man. I want to take him boxing. I think within a few fights, put it like this, I gave him the same treatment that Scott Smith had, and he's well advanced. He's a beast at 6'1", 147 pounds, a mini me, okay, when I was younger. And to all you haters out there talking shit like I'm some pussy because I pulled out of a fight with Scott Smith because my ruined shoulders that the cops fucked up when I'm handcuffed and my hands behind my back and they're stepping on my neck and on my legs to keep me down and pulling up on my arms behind my back so fucking viciously that they shred my shit and I don't utter a peep, just like I didn't utter a peep when Dan Molina tore my shoulder, okay, and fucked it up. Yeah, so yeah, Mike's Mike, man. It is what it is, and it's like this. He's a beast. I'm not gonna go into a fight, not even one-handed, okay, with him. Down the road, after I go and cure the stage 4 cancer, and I have a lot of money behind me, I'm gonna pay him a lot of money to have a chance to knock my block off, man. But that's another point entirely. So, TJ Dillashaw, tip of cap, you're a fucking stud. You seem like a really good guy. I never met you. I know Urijah is. He might not be. I don't know. I don't think he isn't a good guy. I wouldn't really know, but I know that he was cool as fuck to my kids. And you know what? That's more than enough for me. So it's there. 2004, fairly badass Cobra Mustang. Yeah, it's worth a lot more than 6, like 10 plus, something like that. I'll put that up and say that my son smokes anybody at Urijah's gym in hands only at 150 pounds down. And you know what? A next UFC champ, give him a chance.